This retreat marks a very important step in our collective resolve to address one of the most pressing challenges confronting our nation: the vulnerability of our youth to economic marginalization and the lure of violent extremism, crime, and antisocial behavior. The context of our intervention here is very clear, because I'm aware many of us have been part of this from the World Group. We are gathered here today because we recognize a simple but powerful truth: where opportunities are absent, despair grows. And where despair grows, radicalization and social vices find fertile ground. Nigeria's youth population are vibrant and are innovative, but we must not leave them to the forces of poverty, unemployment, and disillusionment. The Youth Economic Intervention and the Radicalization Program is designed as a holistic response, one that addresses not just the symptoms, but the root cause of youth radicalization in Nigeria. As you know, our shared mandate here as stakeholders is to provide viable economic authority for our youth, especially through agriculture and its value chain. So, why the need for this retreat? This retreat is important for us to understand our individual responsibilities as stakeholders, especially as we get down to the basics of this project. It is the expectation of the Honorable Minister that this retreat will not be just another talk show. Rather, it will be a working session where each stakeholder here will contribute actively to shaping the mechanisms and framework required for effective implementation of the program.
These banks here have accounts with us, the Yeidep, and we also have beneficiaries. We know that some other banks are not ready to join, but we have not met the requirements that we seek. Like I said in our earlier meetings, there will come a financial partner that will be there for us, because one of the success, or one of the fundamental success of this program, is for the financial partners to be up and running with us. They should run with the vision with us. They should help us to achieve this vision. This vision will materialize, and its aim and objective shall be achieved. One, now we have ended our collection of beneficiaries. When the General Council will give you the number of beneficiaries we actually have. And we have banks who already have a lot of these are beneficiaries. So from this, you know that we are set to go. Those beneficiaries are organic. We register, you can account that they register with their name. So there's no duplication. So if we tell you today that we have 8,000 beneficiaries, you know we have 8,000 organic people on ground. And this is just the beginning, because this is the first tranche of the program. After this set, we go to the next set. But today's meeting and tomorrow's interaction is for us to set up the procedures, creating clusters. Each of the banks that have these intermediate beneficiaries now will now start grouping them. The Corporate General will give you more details on that. But I welcome you all on board. Like some of the people that are not yet here, I think we have about 3 or 4 banks that are potentially going to join us. I pray that they jump on the board soon. Because like we said in our earlier meetings, if you don't have beneficiaries, there is no use for you holding our funds.
The Youth Economic Intervention and De-Radicalization Program is one revolution we need in Nigeria today, if we must survive. If you look at this country today, you see an atmosphere of frustration and hopelessness. Nigeria is a country endowed with the best of what God could give. If that statement is coming from me, you are hearing from a man who is speaking from experience. We have traversed across the world. I have traveled to 5 continents, across 77 nations. Nigeria remains the best country I have ever lived in. Can you join your hands? The reason why things are difficult is because those that have the power to to make the difference needed are sleeping, and they are youths. The youth believe that the older generation will make for them a better country. That is a fallacy. It's an elusive desire that can never translate to reality. No nation survive like ours, where the youths are detached from the scheme of things like we have here today. But the banks that are here, I want to thank all of you, especially GTB. GTB is the one that sponsored this very gathering. Can you clap for me? A lot of states now have money they cannot spend. And the president is begging them to help their people. Well, listen, I just told you, I have not seen a revolution before. This is the revolution that is the mother of all. This is not the revolution of people destroying things. Economic revolution driven by the youths. We are driving a narrative that will exceed sentiments that break the heart, and the world will respond. Can you clap your hands? The money will be given, but at the same time, we also have a plan. That is part of the reason we are doing this interactive section. From the questions asked so far and the contributions we made so far, I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot. As part of the implementation plan, when we draft a document for the implementation tomorrow, there is a new knowledge I acquired today that I didn't get before now. After this young man spoke, I just realized that the people we have underutilized in this program are the traditional rulers and the non-standards. We must integrate them for efficiency. They are the people who can call all those illiterates, who can call the unschooled to come, but we must still work with banks. That is why you people have to let us know how that can